Well, good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's Saturday here at the house. Just got up, just had my first cup of coffee. Try to get motivated. Today is going to be a busy day. Got some things I'm going to try to get done here in the shop. More stuff came in for Kiwi's motor, but my main focus this morning is, and y'all been waiting for it, SlagHammer is going to the drag strip. I went by yesterday and picked her up. That's on the trailer. We're going to go through some things today, check the fluids, check for any leaks, and charge the battery up. And we're going to take this thing to the track this evening. So there she is on the trailer. Excuse me, still trying to wake up. But like I said, right now I'm charging the battery up. Make sure she's got a full charge on her. But now it's take the track and see what she's gonna do, see what I'm gonna do. Because even though I've driven this car, I've only driven it on the road. Now it's time to learn how to drive it on the drag strip. So there's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna have to do, a lot of things I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm gonna have to get used to the gearing now. It's got 430 gears in it. I gotta figure out where the converter is gonna be happy at. And so basically, I'm gonna try to relearn how to drive this car on an 8th mile drag strip. So I'm gonna be going to our local track tonight, Buffalo Valley. Do some testing with it, get used to it, figure out where she's gonna be happy at with the launch. Do I punch it? Do I let the converter come up to where it needs to be at and take off? Tire pressure is gonna be key. And where to set the pinion snubber at. So this is stuff I'm gonna have to get used to, get the car dialed in, see what she's gonna do. No, I don't have an estimated ET what this thing's gonna do. I'm not one of those people who thinks, okay, well, it's got this, this, and this is what it should do. I know what I would like for it to do, but a lot of that's not only going to depend on the car, but me as well. Getting off the line, hitting the ship points right, and I've got a lot of testing time to do with this thing before it goes to the event. And I gotta get used to this car again. So Ethan and I are going to the track this evening, and we're gonna see what she can do, see what changes we need to make, and see what she gets. I mean, it's gonna be a learning experience, that's for sure. But I'm excited. And so hopefully we'll get a few test hits on it this evening and kind of go from there. Because I don't have a whole lot of time left. I mean, between doing Kiwi's motor, I gotta get with him, help him try to get his car finished out. Plus, get track time with this, get used to it. And yeah, not a whole lot of time left. You know, so about next 4 weeks, I've got a couple of weekends. I want to try to get 3 more test hits on this thing before I go. But it's definitely going to be an adventure. So I will be recording tonight at the track, see what she does. I may or may not post the times on it. I really don't want anybody to really know what's going on, especially with me going to the event. And just kind of keep it a mystery, but we'll see. And so basically it's going to be testing the car, launching it, going down the track. There might be a couple of partial passes, you know, to see how things are going to go. I might do a full send on it. We'll see. And but more parts came in this week on Kiwi's motor. And man, it's been a hit and miss on these parts. So as you can see, I've started putting some stuff back together. We got our coil in. We got our distributor in. All that came in this week. And what's funny though, is the first order we did was for the gaskets for the carbs and the spacer kit. And what's funny was, one package came in at the beginning of the week. I was like, cool deal. And go pick up the box, it's lighter than shit. So I open it up, and it's only one gasket. And that came from one location. The other two came from the other location in Georgia, along with the spacer kit for the pulley. So yeah, I mean, it's like hit and miss on the parts. See what else came in. Got the new water pump pulley, that came in. That's gonna line up good. Comes with its own bolts, because the ARP bolts on this thing are too tall. So with the bolt kit for the pulley, it comes with the bolts for the water pump. So that way there we got clearance between the head of the bolt and the pulley, which I thought that was cool. But we got the water deck, distributor is from Summit. It's kiwi wanted to go electronic. It's basically plug and play. It's got 3 wires on it. And it comes with a curve kit. And so depending on what you want to do, you got the different sizes. You got black, blue, silver, and red. It gives you curves on your distributor. So I thought that was kind of cool. And it gives you the diagram on the curve ratios. Also comes with the little kit. It's got a little wiring harness in it. So basically, it should be an easy install. We just went with a regular MSD2 coil for electronic ignition. So it's kind of where it's going to sit at. I've already started putting the carbs back on since I got the gaskets. So I'll have the rest of the carbs done on that. Put the fuel line back on. But like I said in the earlier video, this water pump housing is going. Kiwi's radiator he's got, the lower hose comes in on the passenger side. So we went online and we went back to 440 source. So now we got the aluminum water pump housing. So that's going to be going on. So yeah, a lot more parts put together. And for you guys in the last video, it was like, you're not putting a windage tray in it. We got one on the way. This is my first stroker motor build, so give me a little slack here, guys. And Kiwi and I talked about it. I'd go ahead and put a windage tray in it. I do thank the comments and some of the guys on that. I do listen to them. And also, the oil pan we thought was going to work, but it doesn't have a big enough indentation in it for the steering components. So that's coming off. And I have another one here, which is going to be going on it. And it's got the provision and everything, so we should have plenty of clearance now. So the windage tray should be in sometime this week. And we'll get that put on. And I got my spacers for the crank pulley. We'll have that back installed. And this thing's getting real close to firing up. The only thing I'm waiting on now is for him to get the headers in, so I can get it mounted on the motor and see how the plug wires are going to fit. And if they're going to do okay, we're going to use the ones that he ordered. If they don't, we're going to get cut to fit. So we'll make it all look nice and neat. Don't have to worry about anything getting burned, all that good stuff. But just a quick update for today. And like I said, we're going to the track tonight, so there'll be some videos coming out soon on that. Hopefully nothing breaks, but if it does, at least it's going to do it now. and it can be addressed before we go. But should be a good time. But other than that, guys, I got a busy day ahead of me, and I'll see you down the road.